Well, Nick, huge week for us. Our first semi-final in 3 years. How much is everyone looking forward to the weekend?
Yeah, look, it's a great challenge coming up for us. It's probably definitely one of the more challenging environments to go to and try and get a result. But it's a place that I've been before, and the atmosphere is one of the best in European rugby. So we've definitely got that to look forward to, and that should be a really kind of a source of excitement for us, as well as obviously being a semi-final and a chance to get to a final. So. Looking forward to it. I think the players again have got a nervous energy about it, as you would for a semi-final. We're giving them lots of confidence to go out there and express themselves and play a way that we think we can get a result with over there. We've looked after the boys and we've come in and breathed a new kind of life with a new competition and really looking forward to the challenge. I mean, how often do you get to play a semi-final in one of the great stadiums of Europe, in Clermont, and against one of the great teams full of some fantastic players, and kind of history kind of beckons for us to go over there and get a result, and I think that's something we should be striving to and use as a bit of a lot of motivation for us to go over there and try and do something that not many teams have done.
Is there a tougher assignment in European rugby than Clermont away?
Probably not. I think you can probably pick a few teams at the moment, that are going pretty well. European rugby is probably up there with one of the best environments it's kind of been in terms of the teams and the way they're playing and the players. So even though it's the Challenge Cup and not the Champions Cup, you've got two teams with rich histories, and Clermont have been one of the powerhouses. You just have to look at their squad. But as I said, it's a wonderful challenge. These guys have got the opportunity to go to a fantastic environment against a fantastic team and go out there. We've got nothing to lose. I'm pretty sure no one's going to give us a chance. But we've got confidence in ourselves, and even though we've been on a bit of a lean run at the moment, we've been thereabouts in a lot of aspects on our game. And if we can get a few things right, be a little bit tactically smart as well, bring something to the party that they may not have seen before. We'll see if we can provide a shock and go out there, but just more importantly, play and get some real good confidence bank for the run-in.
Semi-final, it's going to be a sellout. What did you enjoy about games like this when you used to play?
Yeah, it's funny. Semi-finals are funny things. I think I've played in a few, and some have been really great, some have been really nervy affairs. It'll be interesting to see how this one goes. I guess we'll find out in the first kind of 5 or 10 minutes, how the teams are going to employ their tactics and what their mentality is going to be. So semi-finals can be a little bit of a lottery in terms of the type of game that will be and the way it plans out. So tactically we need to be really smart in how we do that. For myself, I mean, it's enjoyable. You want to play in these games. That's why you become a rugby player, and it doesn't matter what competition it is. Semi-finals are big games, and we want to make sure that the players go in there with a mindset that they still have the freedom to express themselves. You don't want to get too tight. You don't want to be inhibited in any way just because it's a semi-final. You want to go out there and win it. You don't want to just try and hang on and not lose it, because if you do that, you're more often not get on the wrong side of it. So, for me, I really enjoyed it. I loved it. I think the last semi-final was probably Grenoble, I think, at home. I came back from injury in that game, managed to get a try in that, and we had a good run, and then got ourselves to a final in Lyon. So, that's what we want to do, give ourselves a chance, stay in the game, and hopefully, opportunity comes up where we're in a good position and in the right frame of mind to take it.
What advice do you give to the younger guys who are maybe experiencing things like this for the first time?
In big games, the best advice I ever got was make sure you do the basics well. You can't look too far ahead, both mentally in terms of the outcome of the game. So again, it is very cliche, but all about process and making sure that you're clear in the tactics that you want to do. You're clear in yourself what you need to do in the game to get the best out of yourself. But just focus on the basics. For me as a 10, it was run, catch, pass. That's all I had in my head, was just make sure that I run, a catch and a pass, and then kind of everything else with that kind of came with it. So for young guys especially, you think like Marcus, Don Brent, might not have played in these big games before, is not trying to force anything. Just go out there and make sure that you do the basics well, and the special stuff comes from that. It's the individual's not going to win the game for you. It's all about the team in games like this, the semi-finals. We're going to pump the tyres up, fill them full of confidence, go out there. And again, it's just a fantastic opportunity. Not many people get to play in these kind of games in an atmosphere like that. It's going to be unbelievable. The noise is going to be loud, it's going to be crazy. I'm sure a lot of Quins fans will be over there enjoying themselves too, even though it is, I think it's Easter Saturday, so it's not the best time in terms of travelling, but I'm sure we'll have a fantastic crowd. And you've got to enjoy it. You've got to make the most of those situations and enjoy the atmosphere, soak it in, and then when that ball gets kicked off, the whistle goes, make sure you're focusing on what you need to do next.
Can we do it?
Yeah, I think we can. I think we need to go over there, believe in ourselves, go out there. It's 80 minutes, two teams going at it. Try and think of it nothing more different than that. And hopefully, you know, as I said, when the opportunity comes, we take it.